Yo, I am back. I figured I streamed some more. I played a tiny bit earlier while waiting for food.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village.
For 1 second.
We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Yeah, and I'm about to inflict some actual murder. They think they are safe. They are not. They will never be. And I think that's all the corners I'm advertising for today. I need to set up some things, but I ain't using Twitter. I have Twitter. I should double check something though, because paranoid me is paranoid me. You know, not much, just checking that the chat plugin works. Okay, perfect, it works, let's go.
I got me sideways. Come along now. We'll find another bridge. The bastards are lucky I did that.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Oh. Let's go.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Revolution?
On these
No,
our
this
swords we
is conquest. Nobody steals my shit and gets away with it.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Too much pussy to fight me yourself? Too much of a fucking bitch! I have to send in a fucking wyvern? You guys are pathetic!
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Weak.
A noble stand, albeit
Oh, now
a
that's a good.
misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
So wait!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him? Not good.
Ha ha ha! That's just good! Oh, nice. Almost a level up. Dang, that was good, murder!
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
Oh
She'll
no,
move
she wants us
swiftly
dead.
to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We
Dude,
battled to
be at the
preserve the
fucking
flame that
Phoenix,
was, but
you
for
can
every
rise
foe
again.
we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And there's my level up. See, I was about to say, if I don't get my level, something is wrong.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Do I get a seer?
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
What is that? What is it? Okay, that is great. That's deep.
Curse the infectious flax wench?
This is the best way I have seen someone convince someone else that they are who they are. With some cringe ass teenage role playing.
even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Stupid remote play. Ah!
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Well, my dude.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Fun indeed. Need to figure out how to hide that yellow border. You know, the one OBS makes with no capture.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you.
Okay, when is she dying? No, I'm sorry.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done.
I know she's dying at
will the
some
monster
point, not
cease to
because of a spoiler, but because at some point we need ice powers and
Just
she has them.
Promise me that you won't die with it.
And given that everyone whose powers we take dies,
No.
you
Just
know.
get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
You know, game, if you literally don't let me go anywhere else, you could just spawn me in.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholar either.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pill. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Have you ever tried cooking a Marlboro?
I think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would try from spit roasts to sweetmeats. This book has them all.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then...
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you?
Something tells me you won't be...
Something tells me the side quest doesn't matter, so I skip. Ooh, let us upgrade it. Oh. This looks just fatter than... Wait. This is a plus. This is a plus, this is a plus, this is a plus. That is a plus!
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
But as to why I'm freaking out. So, for any FF14 player or anyone that played this game and saw the Chocobo quest, you probably noticed that the quest has the plus instead of the exclamation mark.
Typical noble.
In FF14's early game, because the late game this was far less common, plus quests are the holy grail of side quests.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back. Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire, but I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he...
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open...
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
This plus is important. It probably will allow me to actually get good items and not just garbage.
How are you doing?
Second
Here
on
you
side
go.
quest,
Seen
not
enough?
a single one.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I'm here for
Here's
loot.
everything we've received and everything promised.
Oh, I can't buy, but I can see. I heard a fucking empty shot is. Cleric medallion that's just healing items. They have.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet. All done?
Saw me on status. No targets. Understood.
I could have sworn we had a few. That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
I told you not to stick your nose in...
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You never know, you... Please, mate.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing of the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all this?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to... Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm there. You got what you came for.
All right. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a... Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it. First...
Good thing I don't spend all my money.
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of...
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for...
Sorry, sold it all. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across next all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. so I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen.
At least you...
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our...
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out...
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to...
Oh, I need to go to the hunt bot first, okay. That makes sense.
Typical nobles.
Wait, this one had a special marker. Oh, it just shows me it. Come on, West Gate. Understood. But first, let's do some stuff here before I...
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you...
It is not your company, but your council.
What will it be today?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then, I take. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred. And they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood. for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
And your mom.
Then, thank you all the same.
And
not much else to do.
And
here.
your mom.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Do not forget stabbing the mom, because the mom is a dick. I'm gonna make a safety save here, just in case. I call it safety save like it's a flippin' speed run. It's not a speed run. 500 ability points, eh? That means I can upgrade literally FR, but I don't need to because this move looks like it takes forever to cast. Use what you like. And nothing else. That is the rule by which one should go in this game. Though I need to upgrade the limit break at some point to get the other bar.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drek's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Oh, double murder! Hype!
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
No touchy. This is literally a key location. If I go there, I cannot leave. I mean, there's a quest here. What? I see a side quest here. Let's figure out what's up. Oh, for the culinary.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Can't exactly leave on.
Oh, fun. Let me just double check the rest of the zone. Okay, good. Why am I getting 12-foot vibes?
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's Knob, I'd be daft.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
This is no time to ride.
Okay, if I'm officially in a town I don't get to, otherwise I do.
Good girl.
Faster!
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Yeah, I got your food.
I didn't.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm never getting most of them here. Makes it easier. Laminar Gate, no. Lost Wing, no. No. Where's the Western Gate? Are you kidding me? I literally have a... Sometimes these... Sometimes this market is bad. A good website. Yeah, I'm looking this up. I'm not even pretending I don't. Wait, isn't it take? Okay, not what I expected.
That's not him.
Fought at that western gate. The fact that I didn't even place a flippant crystal back here is bad.
Good day to you.
The fact that I have to walk through the stupid town again is worse.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. The bearers are having trouble with their magics as well.
Bearers having trouble with the magic? Sounds like we have to leave and evacuate.
Come on. Run like the wind. Time to fight.
No. According to the map I saw, over here is where my target lies.
All right. Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Graham confirms this. And there it is. Hello there. Dos Marvel. Let's battle.
Another work will have to wait. Morgul, look sharp. Morgul, kill! Attack! Too slow. Nice try.
Instinct, I love it. Down here.
Too slow. Give me thunder. Nice try.
you do shockwaves now? Wanna be big Garuda?
Nice try.
God, that felt good! Scarlet side, ooh.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Yo, I look a blacksmith, he wants to learn from you.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Can the blacksmith
Hopefully
now
this will
make me
sweeten
good
Blackthorn's
armor?
mood.
I was about to say I'm waiting for the prom.
And with a bit of luck... How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
The griffin's
I
dead.
found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
Look at that. That is the mark of a level 90 crafter. Like, you can see that level 90 craftsmanship going into that thing. That thing is peak material.
So,
Though hunting leatherworking materials kinda sucks in 14. I don't like that shop. Too many mob drops. I mean, it makes sense, but also too many mob drops. It's so annoying to farm those.
that's his secret. Crafty bastard.
Oh, and unless you are literally a day one savage speedrunner, the crafted gear isn't even that good! Unless it's for crafters! Like, crafters are in the crafting gear to do the, to do the consumables.
He's layered and cross-grained it. Good
The
few
fuck?
times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leatherworking community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
There's a leatherworking community.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
Dude!
Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a... Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
What? Drake Slayer gear. Ooh. You're getting some good stuff. Oh. Oh, I know I can actually find design drafts across the realm. Before it was impossible. Now it is possible.
Back, are you?
Yeah, I'm here to make some
What do you
good
want?
gear. Yeah, Drake Slayer bad. The heck are these? Let's check
Bring me the
the
materials, and I'll think about it.
Drake Slayer. Oh, I need more Scarletite. Only have one anyway, but what is this? Electrum. What is that icon? Is that to tell me where I get it? And clam sizes I can probably buy or find, but what the fuck is it? And how these 74? Oh, yeah. Can't even upgrade the gear I've equipped.
That it? Fine.
I see.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Excuse me, I need to check the material corner. And this. What do you mean I can't buy materials here?
Finished, are you?
We need a material shop.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
I need to figure out how to get Scarletite and Electrum.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
You literally gave me a ring. Oh, with an empty sharders, but I'm
You
claiming
earned
it.
this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Where do I find this material? IGN is not the good website for this. Can I refight? Hunt targets? Hold up. Wait. I have an idea. Because the internet is surprisingly unhelpful when I look up, hey, can I replay hunts? So, how about we check the one place we're suspected? How about it, Stone? There was a question mark. It's not here. Okay. Does the stage replay allow me to do hunts? No, that's not a hunt replay.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
What do you need?
Yes, I'm going to
What do you want?
ask the one person that might know of this. I will have my answer later today. Wait, it's how late? Oh, I thought for a moment.
Anything else?
I think I'm gonna call it a stream for today. I have a feeling I'm about to hit a big plot segment. And I don't have time for it. And also no one's watching anyway.